Hello, I'd like to welcome all back to Farmville 2, where today, unlimited water from wells. Share and let's go. And let's do something else. Let's immediately expand to a brand new territory with exciting new things. Free water day. It's also free energy day on Chefsville. Like how it immediately informed me of an animal crowding alert. Animal crowding alert, animal crowding alert, animal crowding alert. Warning, warning. Yeah, I can't do that. I don't have the Benjamins. And unfortunately, it requires a lot of Benjamins to do that. Yes, thank you for informing me! And there you go, there's a dumb... I hate how obtuse this game is about those particular elements. Anyway. Elements aside, there's a whole bunch of stuff we could do today. What else do I want to say? Oh yeah, I've been doing some Dark Out. If you're wondering why the series isn't uploading as much as I usually tend to do when I start a new series, I did a lot of stuff off screen, and going strong. Going strong. Not having much luck with iron, though, but you'll see eventually what I'm talking about. A whole lot of stuff happening. That much I can assure you. And now they keep up my experience. I might be able to reach a level up. Not that it matters, considering, you know, the free water day. Oh yeah, so, you might wonder, what the frick does this area do? Well, it unlocks... Oh, for one, this. Let's get some people involved on this. Oh man, look at all those double friends. I wonder exactly what gets people on this list. Do they have to be friends for a certain amount of time? Do they need specific... Okay, so now we have these. This is a... Gorchin? Chorchin. Ah, what's a chorchin? Oh yeah, these, the gold-laced Choshin chicken. This chicken is incredible. It produces 3 white eggs. It produces 3 fertilizer. Remember that old red chicken we got our fingers on, our dirty little pawsies? That's 2 in 1. If you need fertilizer, the golds are the way to go. How many feedings can they consume, though? That's the big turn on or turn off. They take 8 bottles, and only 50? If you can get bottles with ease, that might be the way to go. They take a bit of feed, but they're quick. So if you need a lot of fertilizer quick, they're a good way to go, but they only last a short period of time. So there is a... You might want to let go of that hammer. You might just want to let go of that hammer. Anyway. Let's go spend some of this free water that we apparently got. Oh no, it's ice cubes. Yes, I know! Ice cubes! Yes, I know! Mastery ribbon. Oh, yeah. Yeah! Do-do-do! Oh, only 5 hours. Yeah, we're almost done with this one. Okay, so let's go over here. We can't buy the most expensive one. We can buy the goodie bag. Yeah, salt. Any man worth the salt. Anyway, let's get the final one set up, and we'll get a fancy fountain that I've been waiting for all my life. Don't walk through my ice sculpture, please. I said don't walk through my ice sculpture, please. By the way, those are some obtuse baggage packs. They're very obtuse. I hate ponies that have that weird hairdo, like all tied up into weird rustles and bristles. Also, why does it have a saddle if no one's sitting on it? That's a very posh saddle. We're sitting on wood. I'm sitting on wood. Can I sit on the horse? At least it has a... Also, be careful with that hammer. You might just hit someone like Ginger. That's a pretty good tune. That is a damn fine tune. That is a Christmassy tune. So how does it... I see how it works. It's all a lie. It's been a lie all along. Well, I just finished that. Oh wait, yeah, because I clicked it. So how does this work? Okay, so it's like a fountain, I guess. Look, over time you get 75 water, but in reality, no. Well, if we ever get Popeye to visit, we have all the spinach you can eat. There's a red master here, and that's gonna help. By which I mean help a bundle. If you know what that's about, if you do know what that's about, then please call 999-45 or 45er. I thought it was 2.5, but apparently it's 3 minutes for a recharge. Which is about on par with most Zynga games, I guess. Oh! I like this! They're like, no, don't buy, you can get infinite. Oh, that is awfully nice. That is way too nice. Let's see how this works. That's a very nice effect, by the way. Do-do-do-do-do. Crank that shaft. Licorice shaft. Crank it good. Crank it like your grandmother used to. That is, if your grandmother did have crank-operated wells. If she didn't, then don't. Because it's not an example you can follow. Since she doesn't, you know, crank shafts. Fertilized carrots. I like carrots. Especially a little bit sweet. Oh, whoa! Things moved around a bit. That makes me want to crack that whip. 4 more! 4 more. 4 score and 12 minutes ago. Yes, I did remember. Dun 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 dun. That rounds up most holiday events. Holiday events. They're not always so good, but sometimes they are, and that's pretty misunderstood or something. I like to eat pie. Do you also like pie? Come on, go for a roundabout. Yeah, roundabout. Yeah! Scrutinous production. Away! Man, I've got hungry hippos on my farm. Doot 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 doot. So yeah, we're going places, meeting people. I don't know if I'm really going to use this unlimited water thing going on. It doesn't seem all that useful. Like, the problem with Zynga games is not so much the resource used to spend on things, but the fact that you have to wait for that resource to be usable. For the most part, 10 water an hour was really all I needed from them. Or maybe I just optimized myself around it, like it's the other way around. If I can just get a few hundred more experience points. Please come eat some food. Hey, Piggy! 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 Little piglet. Man. That sure was exciting. Now, you can go suck a duck. By which I mean, get in my pocket, you. Na 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 na. Na da 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 da. Earthbound, it's such good music. And that boss theme was pretty spooky. That boss theme was super spooky. Always gave me the shivers. And it kind of excited me. Doodaloo. Too bad I never actually played the game. Kind of disappointing. But hey, I wasn't that big on the Super Nintendo. I think I was born when the Nintendo 64. I remember, no. By the time I was born, by the time I actually started playing, the Nintendo 64 was a pretty big deal. I think it was out. Mario 64 was the shiznit, as some folk may contest to. Bloody heck. Only need a few more experience points. But where to get them from? Okay, I could speed feed, because that stuff always cranks it good. Oh, I thought that this would cut it in half. It doesn't actually. Oh, it does, but only for certain ones? Maybe this will get me what I need. Since I know the whole Steve produces 125. And when I level up, I can actually use this for level. Only 5! Need 5! Come on! That's unfair. Or is it? Maybe it's... Oh! I know! This is the perfect time to grow some tomatoes and tomatoes! Or blackberries. Blackberries! Blackberries! Got your radishes and blackberries here! Yeah! I can imagine fertilizer is going to be a much granted gift over the season. It is, of course, the season to be jolly. Tra-la-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la. It is the season to be jolly. La-la-la-la-la, la-la-la. We unlocked sweet potatoes and Carmelio horses. No. Ooh, I should have planted something big, but I forgot that watering stuff gives you experience. Now let's see which crops we just unlocked so we can enjoy. Sweet potatoes. Take 8 hours, 13. That's not so bad. It's not so bad. It's used to make sweet potato pie. Potato. Ooh, that's very easy to make. That is very easy to make, and it just takes sweet potatoes? Color me intrigued. That is pretty sweet. No, 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 no. Oh, man. Whew! Eating lots of trees, drinking some Capri's. Whew. Oh dear. Whew. All those crops. How many brown eggs does this new chicken produce anyway? Only 1. Really? Yeah, I think I'm still very much convinced that baby white chickens are the best for brown egg production. Or maybe these, because they only take like 1 to 2 feed when they're prized and in said designated area. And everything produces one brown egg. So if you just put in the most efficient ones, as in they produce the most brown eggs, or they produce more brown eggs, and when they're prized and you have the blue ribbon, you get a whole smack more. You'll get all the need. You'll get all that you need. Why don't you come with me and eat my family? It is a blast, I promise won't be your last. Ooh. Oh, I've reached level 30! I've got a new hay bale! Woo! Great. My ear is a ringing in my ear, a ringing in my ear. Ring, 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 ringing in my ear. It's slowly calming down. Would you please not frown with brand new space? Let's put away this waste. Yoink, yoink, yoink. I have one duck. That's all I'll ever need. Anyway, I think that's been enough of a blast for today. We've had enough chuckles. And what chuckles we had, man. We had chuckles for days. Chuckles for days. Chuckles you'd not believe. Apparently I have a duck watching station. And a duck house. Where do I put this thing? Apparently on the floor. Let's go build some more. Maybe we'll learn the true meaning of Christmas Day. The true meaning of Christmas. Well, Sonny, let me tell you what the true meaning of Christmas is. Candy corn and cornflakes. And don't let anyone convince you otherwise. It's always candy corn and cornflakes and cereals and sweets. That is the true meaning of Christmas. Oh man! I think I'm gonna do Borderlands next. I actually want to record some Dark Out. Do some Starbound?